This first speaker I've had the pleasure of knowing through CIPS classes and his leadership role with YPN and the Miami Association of Realtors and the Broward Council of the Miami Association of Realtors. You may recognize him when he gets up here on the stage. He was recently on the cover of the Florida Realtor magazine, and he also happened to be the centerfold. And how did you do that? You got to be the centerfold. Please welcome my friend, Neal Oates.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Are you guys doing as fantastic as you all look? If we are, we might be in trouble. Okay, before we get started, I'm not going to be in front of you guys long. I do understand the value of time, but I need you guys to help me for about 45 seconds. So for 45 seconds, I need everyone to stand up right where you are, please. Stand up right where you are. I'm not going to ask you guys to do anything crazy. If those of you who know me know that I would not ask anyone to do anything crazy. Okay, so I need everyone to get your left leg, pick your left leg up, please. Pick your left leg up. If you need to grab a chair, pick your left leg up. Everyone look at your neighbor, make sure their left leg is up. Okay, put it down. The reason we do this is because I've learned that in life it's very important to get started on the right foot. Okay, you guys agree with me? Wait, keep standing, one more. Okay, now, on the count of three, for everyone who's not in here, I need you all to give a loud, raucous round of applause to get them in here, okay? Really loud on three. On three. 1, 2, 3. Really loud, let's go. All right, thank you guys, you may be seated. Now, I'm a realtor, so I may have fibbed just a bit. And I'll tell you guys why I just asked you guys to stand and give me an ovation. Because in the event that this presentation does not go as well as I would hope for it to go, through the magic of video editing, you guys just ended my presentation with a standing ovation. You guys are too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I can guarantee you'll never see one of my presentations where it ends on the video and I don't have a standing ovation. Okay, so you guys can take that. That one's free. Everything else would cost you double today. Okay, so I want you guys to, right now, we're going to take a trip beyond the velvet rope. So beyond the velvet rope, a lot of us, we understand and we know. Am I too loud? No? Okay, so a lot of us understand and we know that beyond the velvet rope gets us into a different class. Does everyone agree? Who wants to be in a different class when it comes to real estate? I'm sure that's everyone, that's why you're here. Who understands that it is difficult at times to sell anything? Who understands that it's impossible to sell something to people who don't have money? Right? Okay, so that's why we're here. So right now we're going to go beyond the velvet rope and we're going to talk about working with affluent clientele and international clients. Okay, what does it take? I'm sure everyone wants to know, well, what does it take? We're going to give you action steps here in the time that I'm in front of you so that when you leave, I promise you'll have a plan to work with affluent and international clientele, and it's going to be nothing earth-shattering, nothing groundbreaking. It's going to be action steps that you can take, and a lot of the tools and a lot of what you're going to need is already provided by our fantastic association. The first thing that it's going to take is business and marketing plan with a clear purpose and TPOP. The most important word here is clear, okay? So I want you guys to know that once we have our business and marketing plan and we have a clear purpose, all right? Clarity is very important. Our TPOP is target population. When we're talking about the international and affluent clientele, our TPOP, our target population, are the affluent clientele that we're trying to get in front of. And when I say affluent, I'm talking about luxury. Now, your definition of luxury really depends on the market that you serve. But I can tell you, I don't think in any market across the country, $150,000 is going to be luxury. Do we agree? Okay, so we're trying to leverage our time so that we can make more money. And so the way we're going to do that is by having a clear purpose and we know our target population. The next thing is we have to be able to have the ability to establish credibility with the desired demographic. Now, whether that is going to be our international clientele or our affluent clientele, we are going to talk about this morning really quickly how we can do that. A meaningful point of differentiation. Right now, everyone talks about being different, different, different. Different is not always better. Does everyone agree? If you agree, say aye. Okay, so for those of you who did not say aye, you're probably different and you're sitting next to someone who's better. So I warn you right now. If you're not sitting next to anyone, okay, so we see here that we're talking about differentiation, a point of differentiation, being better, not just different. How many tools do we come into every day? How many gadgets and gizmos do we have that are different, but they do the same thing, right? We are seen as agents, as realtors, as professionals. We're seen as a commodity. After this plan, I want you guys to know we have to be able to position ourselves to be better, to be a better agent, not just different. Another key factor in getting beyond the velvet rope is to have access to valuable and accurate information. I know that when Tony or Anthony gets on the stage a little later, he's going to talk about the value and how the importance of accurate information. Has everyone here experienced or seen, I'm going to say experienced, personally experienced, a time in your life when some information was given out that was valuable, whether it's you or your business, but it was not accurate? And now can you think about the ramifications of inaccurate data that's put out, whether it's from a parent, from a child, from a family member, friend, colleague, or business source. So a lot of things that we're going to have to battle right now are things that we're seeing on the news. Not that we're seeing, but our customers and our clients are seeing on the news. Because everyone knows real estate better than real estate agents. Do you guys agree? Absolutely. Okay, and then the ability to leverage tools and relationships. The Miami Association, they do a fantastic job of having hundreds of tools, and you look around right now, everyone that's in this room is a relationship that if you work it right, you can leverage it to grow your business and get beyond that velvet rope. Okay, talk about a clear plan, creating a clear plan. There is no one better in our area. We're fortunate. I'm going to say we're blessed. We have an expert in our ranks today on creating a clear plan, and she teaches classes at the Miami Association. If you guys receive one of the few emails from the association, you guys have probably seen her name, the Realtor Branding class. Arena Kim Song, would you please stand up? Would you guys please give Arena a big round of applause? Arena is going to be on the stage later today talking about realtor branding. The reason that she's here is I have not found or seen a better action plan for realtors by realtors than Arena's book and her class that she teaches at the association. If you guys have not signed up for her class, if you guys have not taken her class, it's an absolute must. This is the absolute very first step. If I tell you guys about the designations and the everything else, and if you do those steps and don't take her class, you guys will fail. I promise. Okay. Now, talking about the international, we're thinking about our TPOP, our target population. The first one, the Certified International Property Specialist, the CIPS. Now, once again, we're fortunate here with the Miami Association. We have the CIPS Instructor of the Year, Ms. Deborah Boza-Valador, from last year. So she's always on, and she's always teaching us and talking to us about the importance of the CIPS. So what is a Certified International Property Specialist? You guys will see it right here. Basically what it is, it tells the public that you're dealing with someone who knows international business. Just like you could go to a doctor who doesn't have an MD if you wanted to, but when you see that MD or you see a PhD behind their names, it adds credibility, right? Especially if you don't have the personal experience yourself of having done international deals or luxury deals. Once you have this designation, it says, not only do I say that I am qualified, I have a National Association of Realtors designation that says I'm qualified. The most important thing about the CIPS, and the reason that I talk about the CIPS and I believe in it, is if you look at the second bullet point here, it says it is the designation, is the only international designation recognized by the National Association of Realtors. I understand the value of time and money. I hope you guys do as well. So when you're thinking about designations and how to position yourself as better and not just different in the international marketplace, make sure that you're using a tool that is recognized in over 45 countries, right? So we have a CIPS designees in over 45 countries. More importantly, it gives you an opportunity to market your business to the world. We are no longer a domestic playing field, especially in Miami. And when I say Miami, we're talking about West Palm all the way down to the Keys, okay? So we are a global playing field, and more importantly, it allows you to promote yourself as a global resource. I don't play on the domestic or the Broward County playing field. You guys don't play in Broward or Miami. We're playing and we're competing on the global playing field. So make sure that you're seen as a global resource. These are just a couple of the collateral that you get once you're a certified international property specialist. One of them, the one on your left, we talk about how you can present to your seller that you're marketing their property to the world. So when I go on marketing consultations, I don't tell them, hey, I'm going to market on this website. I'm going to say, I'm going to get your property in at least 45 other countries, and then we're going to tell them it's going to be translated in 19 different languages. Now, my native tongue is not one of those 19 languages. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm from a different country. I'm from Alabama. And I am, fortunate enough, I am bilingual. So I speak English and Alabamanese. So I will be talking to Jose when he gets here to see why Alabamanese is not one of the 19 languages that Proxio translates our listings. The Certified Luxury Home Marketing Specialist. Who here has heard of the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing, or the CLHMS? Okay, this is the starting point. After you guys have taken Arena's class at the association, after you guys have gone through and done the book, you guys, if you're looking at, if your target population is going to be luxury or affluent, it's absolutely necessary so that you're armed with the right information. Okay, it assures that the people that you're dealing with, that you have the experience and the knowledge to deal with, or to put them at ease that you're knowledgeable. These are a couple of small things. I'm not sure that you guys can see them as well, but these are graphs and tools that you get from the Institute for Luxury Home Marketing that talks about, once again, differentiation being better and not just different. Now, once you have these designations, we always talk about being better. So who here has heard the saying that knowledge is power, right? What if I told you guys that you were about 50% right? Okay, applied knowledge is power, right? So it doesn't matter how much you know, but it's what you do with what you know. So SF Market Intel is a website. You guys need to write this down. SF Market Intel, absolute must site that you must visit at least monthly. A minimum, you need to visit it monthly. And at sfmarketintel.com, what you're going to find all of the valuable, accurate data that you need to position yourself as better and not different. For instance, what if I wanted to do, I'm not sure that you guys can see it, but underneath the orange, the light blue, you'll see it says top foreign buyers in Broward County. The light blue is Brazil, says 6%. What if I wanted to spend all of my marketing dollars on Brazil, looking for Brazilian buyers? Not very smart, especially when I see that to the top of, or to the right of the orange, the blue says Venezuela, 16%. And underneath that, it says Canada, 16%. So making a business decision with accurate, valuable information, I would say, well, maybe I would rather target that 32% than that 6%. Do you guys understand and see that? Now, this is the type of information that the Miami Association puts together all the time, and we don't have to do anything for. It also has information on international research, the South Florida market stats, and market focus, where it drills down really to no. I can't charge Deborah, otherwise she'll yank me off the stage. Okay, we're going to go into Proxio Pro and Proxio Showcase a little later when Jose is on the stage. If you guys are not using Proxio Pro, you guys are doing yourself a disservice for international and luxury exposure, because they have created a platform that things are at the click of a button. Now, I know I'm moving through this very quickly. Don't worry, I'm going to give you guys a way at the end where, since I'm such a giving gentleman, I'm going to make sure you guys get everything sent to your inbox, okay? And this is another way where you can come in and you will see ways that you can reach out to international agents. Instead of me looking for one buyer in another country, I reach the agents who already have relationships with the clients, right? So then we're not doing as much groundwork. All right, if you guys want to know what qualifies me to sit here and talk about international luxury and affluent clientele, somehow, some way, doing the exact same things that I'm showing you guys right now, a first-generation realtor from the country of Alabama who speaks English and Alabamese has been fortunate enough to have 65% of his business be international business. So what I'm telling you and the things that we have is nothing groundbreaking. Everything is through the association. And real quick, so this is my book that we have coming out, Homes of Luxury. It will be coming out at the end of this year. I need everyone here to get all the information that we sent. I'm going to send you guys a step-by-step action plan. Okay, what we just did. Send an email to info@homesofluxurybook. info@homesofluxurybook. In the subject line, put action. And in the body of the email, please put your first name, your last name, and your email address, please. And I will make sure that I'll give you a free downloadable copy and all the information from today. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys.